Hey lovelies, welcome to another episode of Debbie and Deraa Challenge. So this is the second one and it's been over 1 week and we went to the gym. Afterwards we had to refill our calories. So we're going to tell you how the challenge has been going so far and what we've been able to do both on Forex and trading. So let's get into it.
This is how the trading has been going so far in the first week. So I'm not sure you're going to be so happy with the performance. I can tell you with full guarantee that there are opportunities out there. I can give you over 5 of them that you don't even need to pay any down payment for you to learn. You don't even need to go to university. And I can even show you, they're even around you. There are so many of them around you.
You do push-ups, carry me, and then we run away.
You say that you carry her.
You do push-ups, carry me.
Push-ups. And
Then we
then
run.
by trading with the best prop firm in the world, being Aquafunded. So you can check them out. This is how the trading has been going so far in the first week. So I'm not sure you're going to be so happy with the performance, but we promised that we'll be honest, we'll show everything. So we started off with $100,000, right? And so far we have lost about 4,000. Okay, we've lost about 3,601, right? So we have to make 12,300 for us to meet the profit target on this account. So that's the first thing we need to do. Then the second thing which we also need to do is we need to go back to over 100K. So for us to go back to over 100K, I think we would have to make $4,300 roughly. So Aquafunded has this amazing thing where they let us have a calendar so we can see how all my performance went, right? So my worst day was Tuesday, 23rd. That is this, where I actually took, this was the first trade I took, and I took 2 trades. Both of them actually were losses. Then the next day, I took another set of 2 trades, which also ended up being losses. And on Friday, I didn't see a trade on Thursday. On Friday, I took 1 trade, but it wasn't going anywhere. So I just went out of it and I took a small loss. So I know we started off with an amazing energy and I promised you we're going to make 50 million naira, but we're not, it looks like we're going backward. But here's the promise, right? We all know that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. And most times it might be a misstep. It might not always be the right step. But as long as you have a good destination and a good plan to get there, you'll be able to bounce back from your misstep. You'll be able to make a readjustment, refinement, and continue. So this new week, this is the updated plan. I'm no longer going to be reaching 1% per trade. I will stick with 0.5% per trade. And given we still have about a buffer of $3,600 left to play with, that means I would have 7 trades to take before we lose the account. So with that, on a new week, on a fresh week, I'm sure we would recover the account and get to close the week in profits. So what's your take on it?
How possible do you think we can get back your losses?
Okay, so realistically speaking, I've actually had worse losses than this and I've been able to recover it. So it's just a bad week. And after a bad week comes a good week. It's just like we have this statement in trading. We call it before a higher high, you expect a lower low. So this is just the lower low moment. And if you check my previous week and also my status, you get to see I had a winning streak. I had a period where I was making a lot of money, like last 2 weeks and last week. So it's expected, after you make money, then you lose some, you make more. But it's like running a business, right? Every successful business, you don't always make profits. You make expenses, you make some losses. But what matters is your P&L at the end of the day. That's when you look at your balance sheets, do you close in profits and do you have a profit margin? Because you have to, once you start a business, you have expenses, you have to pay salary, you have to buy diesel, you have to buy goods and services. And most of those goods and services would probably stay in your inventory for a long period of time. And most of them you might not even get to sell them. So this is just simply some expenses in our business that as long as we can recover it, we'll do just fine. So I don't see it like, oh my God, this is the end of the world. No, I just see it as, oh yeah, this is a business expense and we'll be fine eventually. I think the next trading is going to commence from next week, Monday, being 29th. So we'll be trading from 29th all the way to Friday. So definitely the market should give us some opportunities for us to recover.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, we're trying to make 50 million naira, but we also need to track how much we spend in making this 50 million naira, right? So you're very much aware we have three ongoing business. We trade Forex, we are into real estate, and also into agriculture, right? So at the moment, we have some capital in our agri business, being the eggs, which we do delivery for. Then for the real estate, we didn't put any capital into it. The only capital which we're using is our networks. We're speaking to our friends, and we're also posting on social media to get attentions on the properties which we sell. While for the Forex, we have put so far 385,000 naira in buying of this 100K account. So it means we are down by 285,000 naira. And for the egg business, we are putting about 1.2 million. So that is 1.2 million plus 385. We're close to 1.6 million, right? So we need to see what we can do before this end of this month to push us towards at least end of next month, to push us at least somewhere 5 million, 10 million, right? That's achievable. We can definitely do 5 million, 10 million.
At the end of
Next month now.
next month, okay.
So achievable. At least if we can get this account passed and make $2,000 or $3,000, that is 5 million. Then we're already making plans to expand the egg business, right? So if we can get more vendors and if we can close more deals with more buyers, right, we
Yeah.
can definitely have a bigger profit share. So that will just add up to the profit that comes from the forex. So I'll make a spreadsheet. So when next we meet, I'll just show you the spreadsheet of all our different businesses, the expenses, and also the profits which we are generating from them, so that it will not be in different computers. We just have them all in one place and we can just easily track it. So yeah, I know this looks bad, but let me show you guys, right? It's not only me that had this bad week. This is Promise, right? Promise Akam. He's one of the big traders out there. So if you're on X, you can go check him, right? So yeah, so he also made losses. You can see he lost about negative 15,000, close to approximately $16,000 in June, right? So he also took some losses. So it's not like it's just there are seasonalities in trading, just like fast food business or restaurant business. There are periods where you get to have a lot of customers, a large volume, right? And there are also periods where there's low volume, low turnover. So that's the same thing with trading. And as long as you have a good strategy and you believe in your process, once you get into the good months, the profits you make from the good months far outweighs the losses which you make in your bad months or bad days. So the mindset I want traders to have is see this as a business, manage it as a business, manage your risks, and then manage your exposure. And with that, you'll be fine, right? So not only Boss Promise, this DAX, this is one of the biggest traders out there in Nigeria right now. So this month he said, I didn't cook, oh, I got cooked. So he did not cook this month. This month wanted to cook him. So he's asking, is he alone? Dax, you're not alone. Oh, we're also here. We got cooked. We got cooked as well. Baby, give me a hug, please. Let this loss not paralyze me. So we also got cooked this month, but we'll be fine. We'll bounce back. July is definitely gonna be good. July will be much better for us. So you can get to see he lost $922 on his own account. He didn't make profits in So and there's a guy who makes like $300,000, $500,000 a month. That is close to, I think that's already close to 800 million naira a month. So you can even see our challenge of 50 million naira is nothing. Like we're not hustling, guys. We're not hustling. We're not doing it, but we have to start small. The Bible has one statement that I love, right? It says, do not despise little beginnings, right? So this is our little beginnings. We have to cherish it. We don't have to say, oh, because this DAX is doing $100,000 a month, $200,000, we need to do 100,000. No, that's unrealistic. We have to work with the resources we have or the resources we have access to. So I don't know, is that the same thing you share?
Yeah, of course.
Perfect. Perfect. Give me a high five. Very good. I'll close you now, but me continue. Yeah, so yeah, I think that's just basically it. But babe, there was another thing I was seeing that is making me really raise my eyebrow. Like I don't know if you have also seen it on social media, but let me show you. It's called the Olodo uprising. And I think,
About the Pella.
yeah, that Pella and Jarvis situation, right, where everyone is dragging Pella, saying, I think this is a summary. Some individuals feel like Pella should not have the amount of wealth and success which he has. And then some other set of individuals are like, education is not the key, right? Because the padlock has been changed. So do whatever you can, whether you are an Oludo or whether you are smart. So I wanted to share some important information to people, right? And the very first one is this statement. Imagine being limited in exposure, education, growing in poverty, and you still found a way to do something legal that puts you up there. That's the highest form of intelligence, right? So guys, having a job is one form of making income. Income is what you utilize to cater for yourself, your bills, make your investments, do your savings, and live and transact as a human being. That is a job. There's also work. Work is anything you do to make money, that is to get an income. Whether it's a job, it is labor, it is you selling your expertise, you selling your experience, you making partnership contracts, owning companies, that is work. So job is under work. Intellectual capacity is under work. Creativity is under work. So Pella has been working and he's also showing working. There's evidence of his work. So I don't think people should come hate on him because of his inability to speak English. English, see, if you want to judge Pella by Yoruba, if you want to judge Pella by anything, judge him by Yoruba because he's a Yoruba individual. He can speak Yoruba fluently. And by that, he's an amazing person. He has shown intelligence in making money. He has shown intelligence in managing money. He has shown intelligence in mobilizing people. He has given people hope, right? So I think that's amazing stuff out there. But he also has his down parts, right? I think I've had him a couple of times speak down on education. So, and we both shared the same belief on education, which is,
Mm, as long as I know, I feel like the reason why people get educated is good. Like basic education is good,
yeah,
but the reason why people go to school
yeah,
is to like get a job and make money.
that's
But
true.
then, if you can get another way of making money, I know many various businessmen that didn't go to school, but they have basic education,
Yeah,
like a primary level of education.
yeah,
But then they make millions of naira.
true.
So I also know people that go, they run this stuff they call like boy.
Yeah, boy, those
Yeah,
apprenticeships.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
most of
true.
them are not really educated like that, like the standard level. But then they
Yeah,
make money. So I just feel like as long as you do like your stuff legally and like
morally as well.
morally, so just feel like you are good to go.
That's it.
So,
That's the point. As long as what you're doing is legal, is moral, and it's uplifting of people, I believe it's good. You
yeah.
can carry on because a lot of people are having the misconception that education is meant to make you rich. Education never promised you. When you got into school, you never signed a form that at the end of 6 months, at the end of 1 year, at the end of 4 years, at the end of 10 years, that you will get a job. I can tell you with full guarantee that there are opportunities out there. I can give you over five of them that you don't even need to pay any down payment for you to learn. You don't even need to go to university. And I can even show you, they're even around you. There are so many of them around you. Most of them are on the internet, right? Most of them is in person. So if you're looking at my screen right now, you can see that construction is one of them. The other one in the Igbo culture, we call it apprenticeship. For you to get under a Igbo man that is doing very well, you don't even need to pay him. Just as long as you will not steal from him, you're not cheating, he will take you as wild boy and he'll train you and you become as rich as him. You just give it 7, 8 years. That's one method. The other one we have in tech. A lot of you guys are there paying hundreds of thousands of naira and even millions of naira to learn tech. I can show you platforms that you go to. You learn equally without paying 0 naira. No naira you pay and you learn tech. So you guys are not aware of opportunities because my girlfriend was telling me that, oh, babe, it's because they're not aware. And for me, I pride myself in knowing these things. I pride myself in taking advantage of them. And I pride myself in building the life I want. So I want to know. I want to be aware of where the opportunities are. Do you know that there are states in Nigeria right now that as a youth, you are entitled to go and get lands there and farm and make money. And you will not even be taxed. Do you know that? But you don't know. So a lot of you guys don't know there are ways of making money. The only thing you are aware of in life is doctor, engineer, lawyer. That's all. You don't know that there are several ways of making millions of naira that are in demand that people are paying millions for. And another bad habit I know is that some of you guys, when you get started, because you don't know how to manage money, right? A lot of them don't know how to manage money. They don't know how to save. They'll just squander it. Or most of them, they have like 10 or 50 girlfriends. I pity you. If you want to have a girlfriend that will build with you. I think that's just it, right? So guys, join us as we go to the gym. Couple goals. Today, let's talk business at the gym. Guys, let's get the gymming started. How many push-ups do you think I can do with you? Guys, guess how many push-ups I can do with her. You can guess. You get a gift from us.
First thing which I did was to go look for a trainer, and when I got the trainer, he said we're going to do some pull-ups. So I was doing some pull-ups, and if you look at the corner, my babe was there cheering for me, although I thought I was doing nothing. But then our trainer, he informed us that okay, just take it in bits, just do 5 sets, right? And I did that, and afterwards I really felt so sore in my arms. So my girl and I, we decided that let's go run the treadmill. So we went and we ran the treadmill for a while. And initially I was planning on doing 1 kilometer, and my girl was planning on burning 50 calories. But then I think about 0.8 kilometer, I was just like, okay, yeah, because we didn't have breakfast before coming out. We were like, okay, after the workout, we'll have breakfast, so we don't get to feel so full. And I don't know, should I have kept going or should I have stopped? But I didn't feel like continuing going, so I just took up that break. That was everything about the treadmill. And I can't believe we lost some video clips, right? Some footage where we went to the ring because they had this cool ring there at the gym, and we're like, okay, let's demo box. We didn't get a box. There's no violence in our relationship, but that was pretty much what we did at the gym. I remember later on, my girlfriend was like, Deraa, she was exhausted, and she was like, Deraa, we need to be going. And I was like, I second that. We need to leave. We need to go and eat. Yeah, it was a fun experience. Honestly, my very first time at the gym, and I loved it. I also want to replicate it and continue going as often as possible. Guys, make sure you like this one, because definitely this one was a burner.
I paused mine. Yo guys, I was planning on doing all these 0.5 kilometers. I ended up doing 0.7, burning 41 calories. Crazy. And baby girl is still going. She has also done 0.7 as well. Go baby, go baby, go baby, go baby, go baby. You wanna stop now? I think.
No, I have a goal.
Wow, she has a goal. That means I'm the quitter in this relationship. Damn. Maybe keep your eyes on the goal. Don't get distracted.
50 calories.
Oh, she's targeting 50 calories. That's cool. That's cool. Oh my god, she's getting close. She's getting close. Oh my god, she's getting to 0.8 kilometers. 49.1, 49.3, 49.5, 49.7. Oh my gosh, you have done 50 calories. One turkey for you. One turkey for you. One turkey for you. One turkey for baby girl. Let me help you down.
Just one. Why is calling me?
Come and sit down. Let's sit down on this plate here. Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, come, let's go and build muscle for you.
Huh?
Let's go and build you some muscles.
I'm just going to do some push-ups.
Let's go and build you some muscles.
Okay, let's give me some models.
Yeah.
Let's do some push-up.
Okay. Yeah. I start.
So, babe, you know that gym and trading, they're very much the same. So, if you check, right now, I'm just starting out. I got all these baby muscles and baby biceps. And if I just say, okay, let me go carry the weight that all these big boys here are carrying, what's going to happen is that I will end up hurting myself. I'll go to the hospital and then I'll not even get to gym for like 2 or 3 months because I'll be treating myself. And that's no difference also in trading. If you if you go and do what other people who are bigger than you are doing, instead of you growing into it, what will happen is that you will end up losing all your money, going broke, stop trading for like 6 months or 1 year, trying to recoup money or pay debts, and before you get to come back. Or maybe you might even be so hot that you decide never to trade again. That's the same thing with going to the gym. So I want you guys to look at where you are at, carry the weight which size you, trade the lot size which size you, trade the amount of money that size you, and grow. Stop trying to run past your shadow. You see my shadow is behind me. And that's how they work out, they go small, small. And you get there. Don't be impatient, right? We don't start the gym. Oh. Let's get the business started in the gym. I'm dropping you gym nuggets. If you use this one now, you turn billionaire. So what we'll do next is once we're done eating, we'll meet with
This, yeah.
we'll just meet with the manager and confirm the details.
If they are only taking only 60 suppliers, like 60x, rates of X, I don't think that is much of a big deal.
Mm.
But he told me that they take over 200 and something crates. Maybe, and that's the reason why I did not bother to go back at all. Say, like, go there because my capacity is not enough to supply to them and market to them. So that's why I just decided not to go. So,
I need to even call back Madam Jackson. No, that for that farm. I called her while I was coming. She said she forgot. I should have to call the poultry that has 200 eggs, 200 crates for sale, right? So once we're done, I think I'll ask for her.
Okay, this news got to me. I saw a couple of people dragging this individual. He's actually a Forex trader, but he had some downturns and he decided to go be a bartender at a lounge. So for me, I didn't process this that way. I saw it like, okay, he probably made some trading mistakes. He has a downturn and he looks to something that out of everything else, this is something he was interested in, something he likes. So here's my advice. I do advise every trader out there, make sure you have a skill, something in the real world that you're a master of, something that you love, something you know how to do better than anyone, and make sure you master it and offer good services there, right? And when you make profit from trading, expand on it, build it, turn it into a business. So, Luso, my girlfriend and I will come to your lounge once you build it. We love you.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for staying with us for our gym sessions. And also for us to go eat. I think now we're gonna call it a day. Before you go, make sure you like this video, share it with your friends, and also leave us in the comments. How many of our questions each were able to get, and what's the next challenge? What's the next thing you want to learn from us? Because next we're going to be training like our business, being the egg business, and also we'll be taking you out on our real estate business project where we're trying to sell properties to our clients. So stay tuned for the journey. We're just getting started. We're getting started. And if you're a Forex trader or a prop firm trader, I want you guys to use the link in the description of my bio to purchase your Aquafunded account. If you look up here, you'll see a discount code. In that discount code, you can purchase Aquafunded accounts for a discount, a massive discount. I will tell you, go check it out for yourself. And yeah, I want to see you guys win. And lastly, remember, losses happen, but winners bounce back from losses. And I know you're a winner, you will bounce back. See you on the winning side. Hey, do you have anything for them? Okay. Bye, guys. Please say bye to them now.